Bushnell is a casualty of war.
That's
He
right.
is a warrior and he died fighting. Fighting U.S. imperialism. A brave soul. We all honor him today. I was drafted into the U.S. Army. At first, I refused to go. I was arrested by the FBI and I was threatened with 3.5 years in federal prison. At the time, as you all know, there was a huge anti-war movement. It was on every campus. It was in every city. It was in every workplace. I knew that I didn't have to go into the military. At the University of Kentucky, where I had been a student, and there were members of the active duty military there, in their uniforms, anti-imperialist, anti-war soldiers who were organizing within the ranks of the U.S. Army. And I thought, what the hell? I'm gonna do that too. And in 3 weeks, when I was at Fort Knox, Kentucky, me and a group of soldiers put out a newspaper, an anti-war newspaper on the base. The soldiers were arrested in Vietnam. They were put in jail in Long Binh prison. They burned the motherfucker down. I, as an organizer for the American Servicemen's Union, I was in Fort Dix Stockade, that was in New Jersey. I had refused orders to go to Vietnam, and I was awaiting a court-martial. There was a riot in that prison, and we burned part of that down. Military prisons were full of soldiers and sailors and airmen and Marines who refused to go to war. Could you imagine a draft today?
No!
All of you young people, you wouldn't go. No! Hell no, you wouldn't go. No! We were a factor in ending the war in Vietnam. The very courageous Vietnamese people who lost millions of lives. They were, of course, the main factor, just as the Palestinians are today. They are the main factor, their resistance. Their undying resistance. Their demand for their homes. Their demands to end the occupation. Their demands for our life. They are the leaders of this resistance movement.
Yes!
You can imagine if they try to draft you all. Who wants to die for imperialism? No one wants to die in a war against so-called terrorism. No terrorism exists right here. And what the United States is doing to Gaza. The United States is doing this. The United States is sending the bombs. The United States is sending money. Israel cannot last a week without the United States. They know it. We have to continue in the streets. You know, in a way I wish they would draft y'all. And then we would have a tremendous anti-war movement. But it's okay. You don't have to go. To think about Aaron Bushnell, like so many young people in this country, they have no fucking future. They have no future. There are no jobs. They owe tens of thousands of dollars in student debt that they will never pay off. They are looking at a catastrophe of their earth. The future, it appears to be in flames. So what happens is people like Aaron, I really don't know if Aaron was a working class kid, but I bet he was. I bet he was. And I bet like a lot of other young people, he thought he would go in and he might be able to do some good. He might be able to help people. Whatever. There's so many young people today, there's something called the poverty trap. And you've all heard of it.
Yes.
Yes. I have no future. I'll go into the military and get a career. They'll pay off my student loans, maybe. But what do I have to do to get it? Aaron refused to do it.
That's right.
I'm not going to be part of your genocide anymore. I am done with you. I cry for the young man. I really, my heart goes out to him. But I'm so proud of him. And all young people who will rise up and struggle against this monster and bring it down.
Woo!